And Hari Om, everybody.
Hari Om.
ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। प्रातः स्मरामि हृदि संस्फुरदात्मतत्त्वं सच्चित्सुखं परमहंसगतिं तुरीयं यत्स्वप्नजागर सुषुप्तमवैति नित्यं तद्ब्रह्म निष्कलमहं न च भूतसङ्घः। हरि ओम। तपोभिक्षीण पापानां शान्तानां वीतरागिणां मुमुक्षूणाम् अपेक्षोय आत्मबोधो विधीयते बोधोऽन्यः साधन. No, I think we'll have to start from the 16th, isn't it? Yeah. वपुस्तुषाधिभिक्कोशैः युक्तं युक्त्यावघाततः आत्मानमन्तरं शुद्धं विविच्यात्तण्डुलं यथा सदा सर्वगतोऽप्यात्मा न सर्वत्रावभासते बुद्ध्या वेवावभासेत स्वच्छेषु प्रतिबिम्बवत् देहेन्द्रियमनोबुद्धिः प्रकृतिभ्यो विलक्षणं तद्वृत्तिसाक्षिणं विद्यात् आत्मानं राजवत्सदा। व्यापृतेष्विन्द्रियेष्वात्मा व्यापारी वा विवेकिनां दृश्यते भ्रेषु धावत्सु धावन्निव यथा शशि आत्मचैतन्यमाश्रित्य देहेन्द्रियमनोधियः स्वक्रियार्थेषु वर्तन्ते सूर्यलोकं यथा जनाः देहेन्द्रियगुणान् कर्मान् अमले सच्चिदात्मनि अध्यस्यन्त्यविवेकेन गगने नीलतादिवत् अज्ञानान्मानसोपाधेः कर्तृत्वादीनि चात्मनि कल्प्यन्ते अम्बुगते चन्द्रे चलनादि यथाम्भसः रागेच्छा सुखदुःखादि बुद्धौ सत्यां प्रवर्तते सुषुप्तौ नास्ति तन्नाशे तस्मात् बुद्धेस्तु नात्मनः. What a lovely logic. प्रकाशोऽर्कस्यतो यस्य शैत्यमग्नेर्यथोष्णथा स्वभावः सच्चिदानन्द नित्य निर्मलतात्मनः आत्मनः सच्चिदंशश्च बुद्धेर्वृत्तिरिति द्वयम् संयोज्य च विवेकेन Janamiti pravartate. Atmano vikriya nasti. Buddhirbodho na jatvati. Buddhirbodho na jatviti. Jiva sarvamalam jnatva. Jnata drashteti muhyati. Rajju sarpavadatmanam. Jivo jnatva bhayam vahet. Naham jiva paratmeti. Jnatasche nirbhayo bhavet. Atma vabhasayetyeko buddhyadinindriyanyapi deepo ghatadivastavatma jadaistairnavabhasyate. Swabodhe nanyabodhe cha bodharupatayatmanaha nadipasyanyadeepecha yatha swatma prakashane nishidhya nikilopadhena neti neti ti vakyataha vidyadaikyam mahavakyaihi jivatma paramatmanoho. Avidyakam shariradi drishyam budbudavaksharam etad vilakshanam vidyat aham brahmeti nirmalam dehanyatvanna me janma jarakarshalayadayaha Shabdadin vishayait sango nirindriyataya nacha amanastvanna me dukkha ragadvesha bhayadayaha aprano hyamana shubbraha ichade shruti shasanat nirguno nishkriyo nityo Nirvikalpo niranjanaha nirvikaro nirakaro nityamukto'smi nirmalaha. Beautiful. Thus far we have covered yesterday. This verse is a lovely verse. It's a very poetic verse and it has as though borrowed the words from the Upanishads. From quite a few Upanishads. Nirguno, Nishkriyo. Nirguno means Guna Rahitaha. We chant the Guru Stotram, no? Bhavatitam Triguna Rahitam. Nirguno Guna Rahitaha. Nirguno Nishkriyo. Nishkriyo means no action. No action required. No action does it do. Nishkriyo Nityo. It is always there, eternal. Nirvikalpo. In the Ganesha Stotram also this Nirvikalpo is there. Ajam Nirvikalpam Nirakaramekam, like that. Nirvikalpo. Nirvikalpo means without any craving. No craving, no desires, and desire-born thoughts. Nirvikalpo Niranjanaha. Niranjanaha is without any kind of blemish, no dirt. You cannot raise a finger against Atma and say you have done this wrong. No, Niranjanaha. Nirvikaro. It is beyond any kind of changes. Nirvikaro. Nirakaro, and it is without any form. Nirakaraha. Nirakaraha is what? Nirakaraha is Anantaha. What is Nirakara? Unless it is Ananta, it can't be Nirakara. Like Akasha, it must be Ananta, no beginning. Adi Madhyantarahitaha, no beginning, no middle, no end. Adi Madhyantarahitaha, Nirakaraha, Anantaha iti uchyate. Okay? Nirakaraha, Nityamuktosmi Nirmalaha. Nityamuktosmi, always liberated, always free. I am with myself all the time. No problem. Nityamuktosmi Nirmalaha. Nirmalaha again. Nirmalaha is I have no impurities at all. Nirmalaha. Now I all of you, Hari Om, I request all of you, while we are covering these verses in the 1 hour, subsequently, I request all of you, please read the explanations given in the text, which Brahmara has posted to all of you. Okay, they will be very revealing. I may have missed a lot of points, and those points will be highlighted there in the text. Please go through, and you will have a lot more clarity, and you will have wonderful questions to ask of later. Right. Any doubt on this shloka? Hello?
No doubt.
No doubt. Brahmara,
Yes.
Brahmara, yesterday, one lady, I think, was about to ask a question.
Yeah, there is one question that needs to be answered.
Towards the end, yeah.
Yeah.
Can we take that up before we go to the next verse?
Yeah, we'll do that. 1 second.
Snatakam.
Okay, shall I read the question?
Yeah, read. Is it very big?
No, it's not very big.
Okay.
Suma Kumar has this question.
What is this?
Suma Kumar has the question. Do we exist simultaneously in 7 worlds or 14 worlds?
Which exists?
Do we exist? And I think Yoga Vashishta, there is saying that of our simultaneous existence at the same time. So in each of these, 1 second. So in each of these existence, okay, I think I've missed the.
Each of these existences?
1 second. Let me get the question, the full question. 1 second. The first part of the question is, do we exist simultaneously in all the 7 or 14 worlds?
Okay.
And let me come to the last part of the sentence.
That the questioner will be in a position to answer from the verse just now we have covered. Nirakaro. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
The first part of the question can be answered by the questioner himself from the verse we have covered just now. Nirakaro. Nirakaro is what? Nirakaraha is what?
Infinite, without any form.
Infinite. When you are infinite, what stops you being in 14 words or 27 words? You are everywhere. You are everywhere without any hindrance. You are there. Yatha akashavat.
So the last part of the sentence, the question is, so in each of these existence, do we display different prarabdhas, and does our sanchita karma gets altered?
Then do we exist in all these worlds applies not to the jiva, but to the Atma. And Atma does not have any karma at all. No sanchita karma, no prarabdha karma, no agami karma. Then where is a question of differing, anubhavas? You are talking of Atma or Jiva? If you're talking of Jiva, Jiva is just here, not in any other world. If you're talking of Atma, it is everywhere. And that everywhere Atma does not have prarabdha. Simple. Right? Good question. Did I answer the question, sir?
Yes. Thank you, Jai Gurudev.
Okay. Now, Brahmara, can we, is that over? The questions bank over?
Yeah, the question banks are over.
Okay. Now, the 35th verse. Aham akashavat sarvam. You are projecting that?
Yes, 1 minute. Let me just project.
Next verse. Yeah. Aham akashavat sarvam bahirantargato achyutaha sada sarvasama shuddho nisango nirmalo chalaha. Sada sarvasama siddho nisango nirmalaha achalaha. Achalaha. Achalaha is again an attribute to Ananta. Ananta cannot have any movement because there is no place for it to move about. Ananta means it has sarvagataha, it has gone everywhere. All quarters are filled in by that. That is why it is achalaha. Nirmalaha, we have seen, absolutely pure. Sada sarva samaha. Sada, always. Sarva samaha. In respect of everybody, the samabhavana. You always keep the samabhavana. What Atma is telling, Atma is claiming, aham akashavat sarvam iti Atma is claiming. Well, so in the second line, sada sarva samaha siddhaha. Siddhaha means highly accomplished. There's nothing else for me to accomplish. Okay, that is why I am actionless. Siddhaha nissangaha, no attachment at all. Nirmalaha, absolutely pure. Achalaha. How many adjectives are given? How many? Earlier verse said what? Nirguno, nishkriyo, nityo, nirvikalpo, niranjanaha, nirvikaro, nirakaro, nityamukto, nirmalaha. Now, Acharya is not happy having covered the Atma Tattvam in that verse. He is giving some more. And in this some more, there were some repetitions like Nirmalaha. Aham akashavat sarvam. Aham akashavat. Like even Akasha, sarvam bahihi antaha gataha. Bahihi antaha gataha. Bahihi means outside. And antaha means inside. I have occupied the inside and outside of everything. Like even the Akasha. Tell me where Akasha is not. You have constructed a house. In the house, Akasha is there. In the walls of the house, Akasha is there. Akasha means space. Right? And in you, Akasha is there. In the listener, Akasha is there. In the speaker, Akasha is there. Aham Akashavat Sarvam Bahihi Antargataha. I have occupied everything. Everything, outside as well as inside. There is nothing other than my occupation. Right? Bahihi Antaha Gataha. I have gone, occupying everything. Achyutaha. Achyutaha means I have not come down from my pristine, glorious position. Okay? While not coming down, I have occupied all these. Sada Sarva Samaha Siddhaha Nissangaha Nirmalaha Achalaha. What lovely words. What wonderful words were used. See that? You want to read the verse again?
Yeah.
Aham akashavat sarvam bahiranthargato achyutaha. Achyutaha is one of the names of Bhagavan. Is it not?
Yes.
Achyutaha means the one who has not slipped down, one who has not, moved out of his natural, glorious position. Achyutaha. Sada sarva samashiddaha. Sada sarva samaha siddhaha. Nissangaha. Nirmalaha. Achalaha. All these are for meditation during Nirguna Upasana. The other day we have covered one definition of Nidhijasana, isn't it? For that Nidhijasana, all these things will help. The earlier verse as well as this verse. Because in the Nirguna Dhyana, which is Nidhijasana, no form is permitted, no name is permitted. Name in the sense, name as you know, Rama, Krishna, Ananta, Ravi, Lakshman, Krishna, no, none of those. All these things are giving the adjectives as though the swabhava of Atma. Okay? Any doubt on this?
No, I was just wondering, what would we do without Vedanta in life? I mean, I was just imagining a life without this beautiful knowledge.
Brahmara, I'll tell you to answer you in simple terms. The number of people who are taking up a little bit of Vedanta is a very, very small percentage of the human population. And the rest of the world, the rest of the people, the world means people, they're happily living. Maybe they're more happily living than you and I. That is their prarabdha. Their prarabdha and our prarabdha, they're distinct and different. Because of our prarabdha, we are on to the Zoom meeting. It is the samishti prarabdha. Each one of us desires of the same goal. That is satsang. That is the goal. So we have assembled and on dot at 7 o'clock Phoenix time, right? 5 o'clock in the morning, the Bahrain time. All these things happen because of your intense desire to be part of the satsang. Other people who are the largest majority, they are not bothered. They are okay as they are. It's all right. It's all right. The worlds go on without Vedanta pravachana, without any listener, happens.
Are you saying that they are better off than us?
I am not saying they may be better off, better off in the sense, see, it's one of, if you're talking of the peace of mind and tranquil nature, etc., they may not be. But if you are talking of the worldly wealth, comforts in life, and a lot of strength and power, all those things, perhaps, yeah, they're stronger.
I think we are spiritually, the people who learn Vedanta are spiritually better off than those who are after power and wealth and other
True,
forms.
very true.
Right?
Very true. Satsangatve nisangatvam, nisangatve nirmohatvam, nirmohatve nischalatatvam, nischalatatve jivan muktihi, bhaja govindam, bhaja govindam. In that Bhaja Govinda sloka, this is one of the beautiful verses by Shankaracharya. Satsangatve nisangatvam. With participation in satsanga like this, you will get to nisangatvam, detachment. Nisangatve nirmohatvam. And from the detachment, you will get rid of all delusions. Nirmohatvam. Moha is delusion. Nirmohatve nischalatatvam. When the delusion is knocked off, your intellect is with you on the chosen path. What is your chosen path? I want to know who I am. For that, intellect will help. Nischalatatvam, nischalatatve jivan muktihi. Jivan muktihi. Jivan, even though living, freedom. Right? Any doubts on this? Aham akashavat sarvam bahihi antaha gataha achyutaha sada sarva samaha shuddhaha nisangaha nirmalaha achalaha. Okay.
Although he says like space, Atma is beyond space, isn't it?
Yeah, true. True.
Space
Very right.
is only used as a simile here.
Very right.
To give us an understanding how all
Very
pervading.
right. Very right.
Hello, Namaskaram, Mavaya. Even in non-material things, he is there. It is Akasha is there, even in non-material things.
What is that?
Even in non-material things, you said Akasha is there in walls.
So,
it is. Even in non-material things.
Everywhere. In material things, it is there. In non-material things, it is there. I'll tell you what. You have raised a house. Before you have put the first, what is that? What do you call that? Stone. What stone? Shri, what is that stone?
Shankusthapana.
Shankusthapana. Okay. Before that, what was there?
Bhumi.
Bhumi. Bhumi is where? In space.
Yes.
Bhumi is in space. And space is Akasha. And slowly you started having the foundation. And when you have done the foundation, in the foundation Akasha is there or not? Akasha means space. What? Your foundation has occupied space or no?
Yes.
So
correct.
Is space there in the foundation?
Correct.
And you have later on raised the superstructure. In the superstructure, is there not Akasham?
Yes.
Superstructure, is it occupying space?
Correct.
If it is not occupying space, it is not a superstructure. So that is occupied by space. Everything occupied. There is nothing other than space. Aham akashavat sarvam bahihi antaha gataha achyutaha. Beautiful. But like Brahmara said, Atma is beyond even the Akasha. For our understanding, because Akasha is one thing which is in our reckoning, Anantaha. For our cognition, the Anantaha Vastu is only Akasha, nothing else. That is how Akasha Upamana is given.
Okay.
Like Brahmana said, from Atma, wielding Maya, okay? Atma, wielding Maya, Maya is Atma Adhinaha, right?
Okay, correct.
And wielding that Maya, Trigunatmika Maya, Atma has created what? Akasha Sambhutaha. So, as though the Akasha is one of the first progenies of Atma, as though. So, like Brahmara said, with this Atma is much bigger, or
Bigger.
yeah, bigger than Akasha.
Okay.
Right? Did I
Right. Yeah, I got
you
it.
doubt? Yeah.
And I understand. Thank you.
Okay.
Also to add to this the space concept of things around, when you consider atoms and molecules, when you break down the whole thing into atoms, there is so much of space in the atom between within the nucleus, outside the circulating the electrons revolving around the nucleus. So there is so much of space there. So when even in the molecular subatomic level, there is space that pervades throughout, isn't it? Yeah.
See, we have occupied space. I have occupied space. My tummy has occupied space. But I was told by doctors to keep my tummy not so completely filled up. The tummy must be available for a little bit of Akasha, for the digestive juices to escape. So, in everything, as I'm talking, in my mouth, space is there. As I'm gesticulating in my fingers, it is there. There is no place where it is not.
There is a
Nirmalaha.
question from Dr. Renu. I'd like to just read out. So soul is everywhere and in everything. There is no separate soul world where departed souls live.
No, I didn't get the question. Can you read it again?
No. So soul is everywhere and in everything.
Soul
there is no everywhere. Okay. So there is no separate soul world where departed souls live.
No, the distinction must be made between soul, which is the jiva, and atma. Right? Soul is not everywhere. Soul is, as I am talking, it is with me now here. As you are listening, it is with you there. That soul and this soul are as though different. Why I am saying as though different is, that soul of yours is indeed Atma. Ajnana Vashat has become soul. That is soul number one. And I, Ajnana Vashat, I was Atma. I am Atma, not I was Atma. I am Atma. I became Jiva. Jiva is a soul. This soul is kind of limited, as though limited. Because of Ajnana, it got itself limited. Soul is not everywhere.
So then soul of Zila is the God. Where does it go?
Brahmara, I want your help.
Yeah, she's saying, where does the soul go after it leaves the body?
After it leaves the body, yeah. I thought we have covered this point yesterday when we were talking of some other verse. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, soul, when it leaves the body, we said the indriyas are folded into the mind. Indriyas means 10 indriyas. Karmendriyas and Jnanendriyas are folded into the mind. The mind gets folded into the prana. Prana gets folded into the jiva, and the jiva goes. Where does he go? This also we have covered yesterday, saying in the Kathopanishad, there has been a mention of the lokas. Okay? Yamaloka, Swargaloka. Yamaloka is a Naraka. Now, and in the Gita also, there has been a mention of both. So, if you believe them, depending on the karma phala that he has been responsible throughout his life, depending on the dharmic way of life he has conducted himself, or the dharmic way of life he conducted himself, he will go helplessly to these places. Or if nothing at all, he will simply seek another mother's womb and be comforted there. Vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya navani grunnhati naroparani tadha sharirani vihaya jirnani anyani samyati navani dehi. This we have covered. Giving up the dirty clothing, vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya navani grunnhati naraha aparani. This naraha, this human being, aparani, other clothing. Naroparani tadha sharirani vihaya. When the sharira becomes jirnam, when the sharira is of no use, then he gives up the sharira, like even you give up a dirty clothing and seek another new and fresh bubbling body. Navani grunnhati naroparani tadha sharirani vihaya jirnani anyani samyati navani dehi. Anyani navani. Anyani means other body he takes. And that other body is navani. It is not any used up body. Okay? Navani grunnhati naroparani. Is that answered, please?
Yes, Nana.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nana, I had a question related to the Pitru Devatas. When they go to another world, based on like whatever you mentioned just now, you know, while they're alive, they used to eat food. But now that they're in the Pitru Loka, do they get to eat anything?
They get to eat what you give. That is why Shastra says, you do the Pinda Pradhanam in the first year, every month, and subsequently every year. And with that, they will be happy. That is what the Shastra injunction is.
But then when the Atma is without body, would it need any material food for
Atma
They are
is
without the body. So would they need this kind of food?
No. You are like the Pitruloka, the Piturs. They are not Atma. They are Jivas. How do you assume they are Atmas? Atmas means they have become Jivan Mukta. No.
But they don't have body, right?
How do you know they don't have body? They have body which you cannot see.
No. Okay.
They have
don't have
bodies.
this Sthula Sharira. They don't have this physical.
Correct.
This Panchikarana, after the Panchikarana, the Jada, Sthula Sharira is not there.
Not there.
They still have the Sukshma Shariras.
Correct. They have the Sukshma Sharira.
But would these Sukshma Shariras need the food we eat? The stool of food?
I think so the vasanas are
Distortion in the
there, no?
audio. There is a lot of distortion in the audio.
No, what I mean to say is the Sthula Sharira, with what we are now, we need the kind of food which we are eating. But when the Jiva leaves his body, would it need the kind of food we are having here? That was my question, sir.
Okay. They will have the Vasana type of food, I believe. What you give, they take the fragrance of that. They take the fragrance of that.
Okay.
Anyway, see,
Guruji has said that when you meditate, a portion goes to your Pitrus, and that is that gives them that thing for that Sukshma Sharira. The food for the Sukshma Sharira is your meditation. When you meditate, a portion goes to them. That's what Gurudev has said.
A portion means what? A portion of what?
A portion of the benefits.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I'm not aware.
The thing is, it is said when a person meditates, the merit of his meditation, there are 7 generations above and 7 generations below that benefit from the merit of the meditation. Here, more than I think just the merit of meditation, I think the deeper import is when a person is enlightened, it affects both the 7 generations above and below.
Yes. But he also said that when everyone meditates, each one of us meditate, a portion of that goes to the Pitrus. And that gives them comfort. He has said in one of the talks.
Modern day Pitaro hai na, Narad Bhakti Sutra mein hai na?
Yes.
When we do satsang and meditation, they get the positive vibes. And what you were saying, no, it is vasanas only which by giving something over here to the Pitaras, because they are having vasanas, no, many Pitaras, that is why they are there hanging in the Pitarloka. So when we give something from here, it definitely reaches them and they feel satisfied.
So in the Pitru Karma,
इच्छा है ना अभी भी उनका फूड में और सब इसमें सेक्स में एवरीथिंग उनका इच्छा तो अभी बचा है ना. That's why when we give from here whatever, it reaches them also.
And what we do in Pitru Karma is the offering of rice and black sesame seeds. Rice denotes the body, and the black sesame seeds denotes the vasanas. And you offer water, love. So when you do this is what is my understanding. You are feeding them, or you are satisfying them. Not exactly feeding, you are satisfying them.
Okay. Hari Om. Now we are in the Jagrata Avastha. We have not yet departed. till we depart, can we talk of what is available to us in the Jagrata Avastha? When we depart, others will do the Pinda Pradhanam for us, whether it reaches us or not. It depends on our deserving nature, etc., whatever. We generally, I observed, we have been discussing post-life issues very, very actively. My point is, do we have to? When we are seized with the type of knowledge which we need to acquire to know who we are, the post-life is not important to us.
It is important in a sense because it's mysterious, and anything mysterious is you want to know.
Why do you want to discuss anything mysterious?
No, not discuss. You want to know. That is why those questions come.
No. What I'm saying is, what is beyond your scope of comprehension, you would better leave. Shastra says it is this. You believe that and go forward doing what the Shastra has given you as an injunction. Right? That's it. Now, on this 35th verse, is there any doubt? Otherwise, can we go to another verse?
Yeah, we'll go to the next.
Nitya Vimuktaikam Akhandanandamadvayam Satyam Jnanamanantam Yat Param Brahmahameva Tat. See, Nitya Shuddha Vimuktoham. Nitya is mentioned earlier. Nitya, Shuddha is absolutely pure, without any blemish, no mala in that. Nitya Shuddha Vimuktoham, Vimuktaha, Visheshena Muktaha, completely freed. Muktaha, there is something missing here. Nitya Shuddha Vimuktaikam. Vimukta Ekam. I am only one. I am only one. And when I am saying I am only one, I include you also. You and I are one. Nitya Shuddha Vimuktaikam. Aikam. Vimuktaha Ekam. Akhandananda Madvayam. Akhanda Ananda. Khanda is anything that is, it is cut into pieces. That is Khanda. Akhandananda. There are no parts in that Ananda. It is infinite Ananda. Akhandanandam Advayam. Advayam is there is no other Ananda at all. This Ananda is the infinite Ananda, Akhandanandam Advayam. And my Swabhava is what? Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam. I am Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam. This has been borrowed, perhaps by Acharya, from the Taittiriya Upanishad, which says, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma Yo Veda Nihitam Guhayam Parame Vyoman Satyam Jnanam Anantam. I am Satyam, I am the truth. Jnanam, I am knowledge. Anantam, Akashavata, Anantam. Anantam includes Achalam also. And Anantam includes what? What else? Nirgunam. Gunarahitam. Anything Anantam. It does not have any parts. When there are no parts, what happens? Gunarahitam. Yat param. Whatever is supreme. Brahma ahameva tat. Brahma ahameva tat. That Brahma, who conforms to all these appellations, ahameva tat. I am indeed that. I am indeed that. Nitya Shuddha Vimuktaikam Akhandanandam Advayam Satyam Jnanam Anantam Yat Param Brahmaham Eva Tat. That Param Brahma Aham Eva Tat. Satyam Jnanam Anantam. This Satyam is what? There is no death, there is no birth. There is no growth, there is no decay. That is Satyam. Okay? It was there, it will be there. Okay? And it is there now. Trikala abhatita vastuhu. Trikala. Trikala means the three kalas. What are the three kalas? What are the?
Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti.
Huh?
Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti.
No. That is avasthas. The
Ah.
three kalas.
Past, present, future.
Past, present, and future.
Future.
Right.
Is it not? Trikala abhatita vastuhu. In the past, it was there. In the present, of course, it is there. And in the future, it shall be. Trikala abhatita vastuhu. That is Satyam. Jnanam. Jnanam is, it is one of giving light to everybody and knocking off ignorance. There is no place for ignorance in that jnanam. Satyam jnanam anantam. Anantam is anandam. That anantam includes anandam. Okay? Satyam jnanam anantam brahma. Yat param. Whatever is the param brahma. Yat param brahma ahameva tat. I am that. What a claim by Atma. What a claim by Atma. Atma, when it rediscovers its swabhava, this is what it can say. Till then, we have to keep on discussing a lot of things, some good, some frivolous, some unnecessary, etc., etc. That is because of the intellect. The intellect keeps on gathering a lot of information based on which you keep on discussing so many things. Right? Like Bhagavan Krishna said, Vyavasayatmika buddhihi ekeha kurunandana. Decide what you want and conform to only that what you want. Vyavasayatmika buddhihi ekeha kurunandana. Have your determining faculty very much supporting you all the time. That is when we'll keep on discussing beautiful things. Now, any doubt on this? Nitya Shuddha Vimukta Ekam. That Nitya Shuddha Vimukta, there are no several things. Ekam. Akhandanandam Advayam. Akhandanandam Advayam. There is no second one. That is why Ekam. Ekam Advayam. They mean the same. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Yat Param Brahma Ahameva Tat. Right? Okay. No doubt. One more verse.
Yes. So for a person who's realized, there is no question of other lokas and all. He just is. That is it.
Correct.
End of story.
Correct.
No Pitruloka, no other loka. He is just
Correct.
there. That's it.
Correct. Very right.
So I think all our energies and our effort, the Purushartha has to be towards reaching that, not reaching,
they
rediscovering our
generally
state.
get frittered away in unwanted pursuits. Our mind will go to unwanted pursuits as though that will deliver oneself. So that is where Bhagavan Krishna said, Vyavasayatmika buddhihi. And he follows that saying, Yamimam pushpitam vacham pravadanti avipaschitaha vedavadarata pardha na anyadastiti vadinaha kamatmanaha swargaparaha janma karma palapradam kriya vishesha bahulam bhoga ishwarya gatim prati Vyavasayatmika buddhihi samadhau na vidhiyate. For those people who have those kind of pursuits, the Vyavasayatmika buddhihi, the Nishchayatmika buddhi, Drudha Sankalpa Siddhihi will not be there. Who are those? Yamimam pushpitam vacham. Very flowery language they use to describe what they think. Flowery language. Yamimam pushpitam vacham pravadanti. Pravadanti. Oh, they keep on talking. Not just vadanti. Keep on talking. Pravadanti. Adipaschitaha. Adipaschitaha means people who do not see the reality, or there is no commitment to see the reality. Avipaschitaha. Vedavadarataha. Vedavadarataha. That is, Veda gives a lot of karmas, and those karmas give a lot of phalas. That karma phalarataha. Vedavadarataha means Veda karma phalarataha. Na anyadesti iti vadinaha. There is nothing else. You just do as per what the Veda has said. You get that phala, you go to Swarga, etc. That is the end of your pursuit. Vedavadarata pardha na anyadasti iti vadinaha. They argue that there is nothing else. Kamatmanaha, always having desire fully loaded in their minds. Kamatmanaha, Swargaparaha, always wanting to go to Swarga. And what we have seen in the Tattva Bodh, what did we see? Viragaha. Viragaha kaha? Iha Swargabhogeshu Iccharahicham. When such is the case, when the mere Vairagyam was so beautifully explained in the Tattva Bodh, okay? Viragaha kaha? Iha Swargabhogeshu Iccharahicham. Now Vedavadarata Pardha na anyadastiti vadinaha kamatmanaha, always desirous. Kamatmanaha Swargaparaha. Janma karma phala pradam. This janma is for making beautiful karma phala only. Janma karma phala pradam. Kriya vishesha bahulam, and keep on doing a lot of activities. Kriya vishesha bahulam bhogaishwarya gatim prati. They want to always do things so that they can enjoy either here or hereafter. Hereafter is the Swarga. Bhogaishwarya prasaktanam, for those people who always talk of Bhoga and Aishwarya. Bhogaishwarya prasaktanam taya apahruta chetasam, that with that bhavana, their chetas means what? Their thinking faculty is apahrutaha, is hijacked. Taya apahruta chetasam, for those people, vyavasayatmika buddhihi samadhavana vidhiyate. Vyavasayatmika buddhi will not be available for you to be with yourself. to appreciate the samavastu. That is the samadhi. Samavastu in the dhi. In the dhi is what? The intellect. In your intellect, you want to appreciate the samavastu. It is not possible because vyavasayatmika buddhi is not there. So, in our pursuit, we must avoid frivolous thinking. Okay? And conform to the chosen topic, which is Atma Bodha. Right? Yeah. This 37 verse we will take up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Any doubts thus far? We will attend to tomorrow. Okay? We will discuss. Mutual discussion is satsang. All right? Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om all of you till we meet tomorrow evening.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Jai Guru.
Thank you.